Time is a flat circle. You've been here before. Thank you so much for coming back, by the way. I really do appreciate my regular viewers. You guys are my Goombas. I've got your back. They want to fuck with you, they gotta go through me. Which isn't hard to do, but it's the thought that counts. We've been in Tekken 7 Season 4 for several weeks now, and the online meta is starting to crystallize. 'Tis the season to be making tier lists, which is always exciting. Tier list videos are easy to make and they become very popular. They also make people super pissed, which is the most fun part for me. You can leave a million disclaimers and be all humble and shit. People will still skip ahead to the static image of your finished list, call you an asshole, and then unsubscribe. How dare you put Feng in B-. Space, the final frontier. What if you could make a tier list that transcends our limited perception of the universe? That is not only accurate in this meta, but in all metas, past and future. An eldritch truth that may be carved into horrible monoliths of stone rather than created on tiermaker.com. An infinite, eternal tier list. Is such a thing even possible? Yeah, it turns out it's not even that hard. You just have to be cynical enough. You have to have a large enough chip on your shoulder. Luckily, in that one sense, I think I might qualify. Time is a flat circle. You've been here before. Balance in this game has become cyclical as well. Before I show you my list, and there will be a list, maybe I should mention why I'm talking about this now. This character. I don't like this character. We don't know who it is, but I don't think we need to. Namco's fly is open and we can see the sausage. We can see how the sausage is made. Everyone is noticing, but nobody wants to be a party pooper and talk about it. Here's an image I made that I call the DL cycle. For the last few years, all new character releases have followed this pattern pretty closely, and it's starting to feel silly to pretend it isn't there. The cycle starts once a character trailer happens. Us content creators cash in by offering our 2 cents. People are generally excited and happy. They come up with reasons why. There is a personal connection between them and this corporate product. The character eventually releases and us content creators cash in by offering our 2 cents. At this point, most people are careful to not be too critical of the new design. That's like farting during sex. It's not polite to ruin someone's high. The overusage of the new character online eventually causes enough frustration to hit critical mass. People start openly stating that they dislike the new design. The players who want to keep using the new character guilt-free are pissed, and people start to argue. Us content creators cash in by offering our 2 cents. Everyone eventually gets tired or realizes that they care less than they thought. Namco silently start nerfing the new character in the background while working on the reveal trailer of their next character. I have to make a quick edit here before we move on, because as I'm making this, no joke, as I'm editing this video right now, I've been reached by the news that there is actually such a thing as a fetish for having somebody fart on your balls during sex. It has a name, it's called a fluffy, and if you're into this, I'm really sorry if what I said earlier has offended you. I'm obviously not implying that there's anything wrong with fluffies. I guess I just thought it would be broadly accepted imagery of something that might cause a decrease in excitement. Moving on. If this is how things will continue, if the DL cycle is going to continue to churn, and I don't think there's a single reason to believe that it won't, I can actually do myself a big favor and create a tier list right now that I can stand by forever and then just link back to it whenever there's new DLC. It just becomes an issue of some agile semantics. Do you want to see what I've come up with so far? The Infinity tier list ends up looking something like this. The top tier I was just going to call Namco tier, but I decided to call it by its full name. Seemed appropriate. In Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated tier, we find the character you really need to buy if you want to do well this month. Akuma is going to be a permanent fixture up here, because Namco obviously don't know how to fix him. But hey, so few people play him that's a problem that's very easy to ignore. In clearance sale tier, we find characters who people have already been pissed about for a while. They're still way too good, but they've probably been nerfed at least once, and there's an established stigma attached to picking them. I call this clearance sale tier because you really have to get them while they're still broken. A few more patches and they could be way too reasonably balanced to be of any interest to anyone. If you're curious about what characters currently fall into this category, they're probably being conveniently advertised in the background of the game's main menu screen. Next, we have characters that cannot be nerfed because of potential backlash. It also looks like Geese is going to stay up here forever. I heard someone say that you can't nerf iconic boss characters from other fighting games because of the character legacies. And if that's the true reason Akuma and Geese have stayed so strong, I think it's really, really funny. In the next tier, we have all the characters I struggle to remember when I picture the roster of this game. I'm just going to mention quickly that I think there are characters in this tier who are way too strong as it is right now, and maybe that's a small indication of just how far off center I think things have gone. I could keep on talking here, but I think, as stupid as this joke list is, you're getting my point. There will be a reveal trailer for the last Season 4 characters soon. It could be Bruce, Tifa, something else even more crazy, and it will be almost impossible to not submit to the hype, to join in the excitement. But time is a flat circle, and we've been here before. Are we really convenient enough that we're just going to go through the motions again, spending our money so that the game can be worse? I don't know, I don't presume to know, but I'm starting to feel like we're caught in the infinite, and it's confusing the shit out of me. There's going to be a next Tekken game after this one, maybe even more DLC in between. So far the DLC cycle has been very effective for Tekken's publisher. Is there any reason it won't be doubled down on for the next installment? Will you always play at a disadvantage if your character isn't DLC? What else in the game can be monetized? It's interesting to think about. Anyway, I've decided that whatever the next character is, I won't buy it. That's why I wanted to make this video before that character is revealed, otherwise it becomes kind of pointless. It doesn't matter what the character is or what happens in the trailer. It could be the guest character of My Wet Dreams, I don't know, Gurman from Bloodborne. But that has nothing to do with gameplay. I'm not trying to encourage a boycott of future DLC or anything like that. I just need to feel like I'm not tumbling around the hamster wheel without the option of getting out. I love this game and talking about it, so I'm realistically not going to stop playing it, but I can decide in my tiny way to not contribute to a cycle that doesn't benefit you or me, as far as I can tell. Thank you so much for watching this video. That's the end of it. Before I stop recording, I just want to give you a quick word from today's sponsor. I'm just joking. Imagine if I had a sponsor on a video on this topic, or any of my videos for that matter. Don't worry, it's not going to be happening anytime soon. I just wanted to say thank you for all the amazing support you showed me on that last video where I mentioned the fact that I'd had a bit of an incident. Things have gone really well, my thumb has healed beautifully, and I'm officially able to Korean backdash cancel again. The cancel is looking nice and crisp, so don't worry, there will be more gameplay videos in the future. It was really heartwarming reading your comments. It made me feel a lot better. You guys are very precious to me, and I think that's one of the reasons I keep making videos on topics like this. I don't like it when I feel like Namco is talking down to you, or using you, or making fun of all of us. It makes me want to make fun of them in return. I guess I'll also say here at the end, Merry Christmas. I know some people don't give a shit about Christmas. I know for some people it just makes them sort of sad and melancholy, which is why I didn't mention it inside the video. I don't want to do that to people, but I am recording this on Christmas Eve. And I guess I'll let you know that I am completely alone in my small apartment. My entire family is on the far side of the earth. My girlfriend is with her family down in the south. So I spent my Christmas Eve making a video for you guys and thinking about the stuff I wanted to put in it. And it was a really enjoyable evening. So if you are out there and you are spending Christmas alone, for what it's worth, know that I am with you in spirit. Thank you so much again for watching the video, and I'll see you guys again very soon.